What's up, y'all? Welcome back to ZayMoolaSportsPodcast. I'm your host, Isaiah. And y'all, the Indianapolis Colts have been starting quarterback Anthony Richardson. And I think this could be a good and bad decision for the Colts because the good part about this is, y'all, is that now they have a really good shot at making the playoffs because Joe Flacco is a better player than Anthony Richardson is right now. He's a more consistent player than Anthony Richardson is right now. And he gives the Colts a really good shot of winning, potentially even going to the playoffs and winning a playoff game. And y'all, the Colts have not been to the playoffs since 2020, man. So their fan base, they are ready to go back to the playoffs. We know their owner, Jim Irsay, man, he's a very greedy owner. He wants to win, y'all. He wants to win big. Their GM, Chris Ballard, I'm pretty sure he wants to win as well. Again, I mean, the Colts have not made the playoffs in 4 seasons, and now with Joe Flacco back under center, they have a really good shot of doing that. But y'all, the bad part about this is, man, is that Anthony Richardson is going to be standing on the sideline while he needs to be on the field getting valuable reps. Y'all. I mean, Anthony Richardson has only started 23 games since he graduated high school, which is really, really, really low. This is a guy that's just not played a lot of football, and you can tell, y'all, in his game right now, I mean, Anthony Richardson is just very raw. There are times when we see that special talent, we see that guy that we think could be a top 5 quarterback in the league one day. I mean, in this game against the Houston Texans, he had a really nice 69-yard touchdown to Josh Downs, y'all. But then there were other times in this game that he was overthrowing his wide receivers. He was making some really bad decisions. I also think, y'all, in his defense, though, in this game, there were times that his wide receivers were open. They were just dropping passes. There were also other times in this game where his wide receivers weren't getting a lot of separation. At the end of the day, man, again, Anthony Richardson is still raw, y'all. He's thrown 7 interceptions this year. He's only completing 44.4% of his passes. So he's not a finished product yet. And we all knew this, right? We knew when Anthony Richardson was coming out of college in Florida, we knew it was probably going to take him maybe 2 or 3 years to become, that really elite quarterback that we think he all can become, y'all. But now the Indianapolis Colts, I guess because they want to win right now, they would rather, be a good team rather than potentially be a great team, y'all, and, in a year, 2 years, 3 years down the road. And I don't know if that's, the best decision because at the end of the day, Anthony Richardson is their future. He is the face of this franchise. He is the guy, man, that they want to be their quarterback for the next 10 to 15 years, if not longer. Okay, but now he is going to be sitting on the bench, y'all. How is he going to get better sitting on the bench, right? Now, listen, he will get to learn from Joe Flacco. Joe Flacco is a great guy. He's been a really good quarterback. He's done it at a high level for a very long time. But Anthony Richardson, y'all, is not going to learn a whole lot from sitting on the bench watching Joe Flacco play. Anthony Richardson needs to be out there, y'all. Yes, I know he's raw right now. Yes, I know he's very inaccurate right now. That's okay. We all knew this, y'all. We knew Anthony Richardson. Again, we knew it was going to take him some time to be a really good quarterback in the league. We knew it was going to take him some time to be a really accurate guy. But the fact that the Indianapolis Colts are not willing to give him that opportunity to grow and get better right now, it does kind of surprise me. Again, I get it. They want to win. They want to go back to the playoffs for the first time since 2020. But here's the thing, y'all. You can't just focus on 2024. You got to think about down the line, right? Because Joe Flacco is not their future. Anthony Richardson is. How are you going to build this team around him? How are you going to get him to be a more accurate quarterback, right? How are you going to get his arm to catch up with his legs? Because right now, Anthony Richardson, man, he's a great runner. He's probably the second best running quarterback in the league behind Lamar Jackson, right? But Lamar Jackson is definitely more accurate than him. We got to get Anthony Richardson to become a more accurate quarterback, y'all. How the Indianapolis Colts going to do that with him sitting on the bench? So again, I get why they did this because right now in 2024, Joe Flacco gives them a better chance to win. But next season, y'all, Joe Flacco probably won't be on the team. And even if he is on the team, trust me, the fan base, they're going to want to see Anthony Richardson because they're going to be like, hey, we drafted this guy with a top 5 pick in hopes of him becoming one of the best quarterbacks in the league. Let's continue to develop this guy, y'all. So when I made this move, I don't think I would have, y'all. Honestly, I would not have benched Anthony Richardson. I would have just continued to allow him to play, even though, again, Joe Flacco does get him a better shot to win. But Joe Flacco does not give you a good shot to win in 2025 and 2026 and 2027, 2028, right? And the years to come, y'all. That man, number 5, Anthony Richardson, he gives the Indianapolis Colts a great chance to win down the line. But the Indianapolis Colts might not get to see that, y'all, because why? They're not allowing Anthony Richardson to develop and get these very valuable reps. So hopefully, this is not a long-term thing. I don't know if Joe Flacco is going to remain the starter the rest of the season or if this is going to be just a temporary move. I hope it's only temporary, y'all, because I really want to see Anthony Richardson out there continue to get better, continue to develop, man. Because, y'all, I'm telling you, if Anthony Richardson can really hit his ceiling, this dude has potential to be a top 5 quarterback in the league one day, and he could be one of the most electrifying quarterbacks that we've ever seen in NFL history, man. So there y'all have it. There was another episode of ZayMoolah Sports Podcast. Remember, y'all, last good message of what? Make sure you get your daily dose. Y'all know I'm in it, man. I love y'all. God bless. Peace.